flowers and tears. That's all he could offer, because when you witness 106 days of dedication, 2,300 miles of faith, words are not enough. 3 days left. Your turn.
Exactly 3 days from now, Wednesday, February 11th, 2026, 4:30 in the afternoon, Eastern Time, something historic is going to happen in Washington, D.C., and the entire world is watching. This is not a protest. This is not politics. This is not about religion. This is an invitation for you to pause, to breathe, and to meditate together with millions of people around the world at the same time, in the same moment, for the same purpose, peace. And this matters now more than ever before. It all started 106 days ago, October 26, 2025, Fort Worth, Texas. 20 Buddhist monks began to walk 2,300 miles on foot to Washington, D.C. Their mission? To carry a message of peace, healing, and compassion to the nation's capital. They faced snowstorms with temperatures below zero. They walked through highways, deserts, mountains, and they never stopped.
And now, in the final stretch, the lead monk, Venerable Bhikkhu Pannakara, has made an invitation that no one expected. He said, on the night of February 11th, we're going to do a loving kindness meditation, and I am expecting over 10,000 practitioners in person, but we are inviting all of you, wherever you are in the world, to join us in this meditation. And he continued, if we all do this together at the same time, I truly believe the power will radiate throughout this entire universe. February 11th, Wednesday, thousands of people will be physically at the George Washington University Smith Center, and millions will be online, all in silence, all meditating, all sending the same intention. May all beings be well, happy, at peace. And you can be part of this from your home, from your bedroom, from your workplace. This is your invitation. But how did we get here? How did 20 monks walking across America capture the hearts of millions?
Let me take you back to the beginning. 106 days ago, in Fort Worth, Texas, 20 monks set out on what seemed impossible: walk across 6 states in 110 days. Most people thought they wouldn't make it. The distance was too far, the weather too harsh, the journey too dangerous. But they didn't walk for recognition. They didn't walk for fame. They walked for peace. And something extraordinary happened. As they walked, quietly, humbly, with presence, people started to notice. Not because the monks were shouting, not because they were demanding attention, but because in a world full of noise, their silence was deafening. Women cried when they saw them. Children ran to hug them. Entire towns waited at their city limits to welcome them. Police officers escorted them with respect. Strangers opened their homes in the middle of snowstorms. The governor of Virginia proclaimed it Walk for Peace Day.
And millions online watched their journey, day after day, mile after mile. Why? Because in their walking, people saw something they had forgotten: presence, dedication, peace in action. As Venerable Bhikkhu Pannakara said, peace is not a destination, it's every single step. This journey has already touched 2.6 million people on social media, not because of fancy marketing, but because people feel the authenticity. They feel the peace, and they want to be part of it. But why Washington, D.C.? Why walk all this way to the nation's capital? Because symbols matter. Washington, D.C. is where laws are made, where wars are declared, where peace treaties are signed. It's the heart of political power in America, and the monks are bringing peace to the very place where conflict is often born. The Lincoln Memorial, where the ceremony will happen, is sacred ground. It's where Martin Luther King Jr. stood in 1963 and said, "I have a dream."
It's where thousands gathered for civil rights, for justice, for change. And now, 63 years later, monks will stand in that same place, not with speeches, not with demands, but with meditation, with silence, with loving kindness. Because real change doesn't start with laws, it starts with hearts. And on February 11th, millions of hearts will beat as one in the shadow of Lincoln, sending a message. Peace is possible. Peace is here. Peace is now. But there's one member of this journey who has captured hearts in a way no one expected. His name is Aloka, and he walked every single mile on 4 legs instead of 2. It was a regular day on the walk. The monks were somewhere in the middle of their journey, and suddenly a stray dog appeared on the road, alone. dirty, injured, but there was something special about him, a natural mark on his chest in the shape of a perfect heart, as if the universe had drawn a symbol right there. The monks stopped.
They looked at him, and without hesitation, they welcomed him. They treated his wounds, they gave him food, they gave him water, and he never left their side. The name they gave him, Aloka, which in Sanskrit means light, illumination, and it wasn't a coincidence. Aloka became the living symbol of something we all forgot: unconditional loyalty. Love without expecting anything in return. Compassion in action. A street dog, rejected by the world, found his family, and that family was walking for peace. Recently, Aloka had to undergo surgery for his injured paws, and for a moment, people worried. Will he be there on the final day? Will he make it to Washington, D.C.? And then came the confirmation. Yes, Aloka will be there on February 11th. He will complete this journey, because that's what loyalty looks like. That's what commitment looks like. And here's the lesson Aloka teaches us. He never checked his phone. He never got distracted.
He never worried about likes, comments, or notifications. He simply walked, present, loyal, one step at a time. If a small dog can walk thousands of miles for peace, what can you do? If Aloka can stay present for 109 days straight, can you stay present for 20 minutes of meditation? The answer is inside you. And then, during their journey through North Carolina, something unexpected happened. Apex, North Carolina, day 89 of the walk. Venerable Bhikkhu Pannakara was speaking to high school students, and he said something that broke the internet. He asked the audience, who here can live without their lover? Everyone looked confused. Lover? The monk continued, your phone. Your phone is your lover. You can't live without it. You take it to the bathroom. You sleep with it. You wake up, and the first thing you do is look at it. And everyone started to laugh, because it was true. Then he said, you're doing number 1 and number 2 in the bathroom, but you're talking to your lover at the same time. And then you drop your lover in the hole. And now you need to buy a new lover. The crowd erupted in laughter. But then he got serious, and he said, from today forward, no lover in the bathroom. No lover 1 hour before sleep. No lover when you wake up. Do one thing at a time. Only one thing. You cannot have peace if your mind is in 10 different places at the same time. And you know why he said this? Because this is one of the biggest causes of modern suffering. Multitasking, doing everything at the same time. And in the end, not doing anything right. Not being present in anything. He continued, when you eat, just eat. When you walk, just walk. When you breathe, just breathe. And this isn't just philosophy. This is survival. This is mental sanity. This is the difference between truly living and just existing. Think about it. When was the last time you really paused? When you weren't scrolling Instagram, answering messages, thinking about the bill you need to pay, the fight you had yesterday, the work you have tomorrow. When was the last time you were simply present? The monk says, when thoughts arise, don't follow them. Return to the breath. Live in the present moment. And on February 11th, you're going to have the chance to do exactly that with millions of people at the same time. You might be thinking, but I can meditate alone at home any day. You can, but it's not the same thing. Let me tell you why. Venerable Bhikkhu Pannakara explains, when thousands of hearts meditate together at the same moment, our loving kindness creates waves that touch hearts, heal wounds, and plant seeds of peace everywhere. This isn't New Age spiritualism. This is neuroscience. Studies show that when large groups meditate together, there is a measurable shift in collective energy. Crime rates drop. Tensions reduce. Aggressive behaviors decrease. It's as if peace becomes contagious. And at this moment in history, with wars, division, hate spreading on social media, we need this urgently. The monk says something that gives me chills. Your inner world is like wild beasts. Greed, anger, delusion, always arising. And if these beasts are not tamed, they cause suffering to ourselves and to others. But when you meditate, when you breathe, when you choose loving kindness, you tame these beasts one breath at a time. And when millions do this together, imagine the power. This loving kindness meditation, also called Metta, is a Buddhist practice that's over 2,500 years old. But you don't need to be Buddhist to do it. It's simple. You close your eyes, you breathe deeply, and you mentally repeat phrases like,
May I be well. May I be happy. May I be at peace. Then you expand it. May my family be well. May my friends be happy. May my neighbors be at peace. And you keep expanding. May my enemies be well. May the people I don't like be happy. May everyone, everywhere, be at peace. It sounds simple, and it is, but the effect is profound, because when you wish peace for others, you feel peace. When you wish happiness for the world, you become happier. It's like the monk said, peace is not something that happens to you. Peace is something you decide before the chaos begins. And on February 11th, millions will decide together. Will you be one of them? And you know what's incredible? People from every corner of the planet are responding to this invitation. I've been reading the comments on their Facebook page, and here's what I found. Someone from Japan wrote, "I will meditate with you. Peace knows no borders." Someone from Australia said, "This brought tears to my eyes. Count me in." Nigeria, Germany, India, Canada, Mexico, all saying the same thing. "I'll be there." One person wrote, "I've never meditated in my life, but if these monks can walk over 2,000 miles, I can sit for 20 minutes. Another said, "This is what the world needs right now. Not more words, more presence. This isn't just an American event. This is humanity waking up. This is proof that when you plant seeds of peace, they grow everywhere." Venerable Bhikkhu Pannakara said, "We don't walk to convince anyone. We walk to remind everyone that peace is already inside you. You just forgot, and millions are remembering. Will you?"
Let me give you the complete schedule for February 11th so you know exactly what's happening and when. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, the monks will begin their final walk from their accommodation to Capitol Hill. This is the symbolic beginning of the end. 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, they will walk from Capitol Hill to the Lincoln Memorial. 2:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, there will be a peace gathering and concluding ceremony at the Lincoln Memorial. Speeches, reflections, and celebration of this incredible journey. And then, the main event, 4:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, the Global Loving Kindness Meditation, guided by Venerable Bhikkhu Pannakara himself, at the George Washington University Smith Center. This meditation will be broadcast live, for free. And what you're going to do is simply sit, close your eyes, breathe, and follow the voice of the monk as he guides you through the ancient practice of Metta, loving kindness.
Here's your checklist. Mark your calendar right now. Set an alarm for 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on February 11th. Convert it to your time zone. Find a quiet space in your home where you won't be disturbed. Turn off your phone. Yes, turn it off. Remember the monk's teaching? Prepare your heart. Invite your friends, your family, your community. Share this video with someone who needs peace. And show up. All the official links are in the description. The official website is dhammachetya.com/walk-4-peace. Everything you need is there. Time zones, live stream links, meditation instructions. This is your moment. Will you take it? You know what's the most beautiful part of all this? It's not about the monks. It's not about Aloka. It's not about Washington, D.C. It's about you. It's about choosing, in a chaotic world, to stop for 20 minutes and decide, today will be my day of peace.
Venerable Bhikkhu Pannakara wakes up every morning, opens his eyes, and says to the universe, "Today will be my day of peace." Not hope, not maybe, not if things go well, will be. Because here's what he knows. Peace isn't something that happens to you. Peace is something you decide before the chaos even starts. He says, when you declare peace in the morning, no one in the world can ruin your day unless you allow them. And he says more, don't waste this breath. While your lungs are still strong and your heart still beats, return to mindfulness. This is the master key to a peaceful life. 3 days from now, millions of people will stop. They will put down their phones, they will sit, they will close their eyes, they will breathe, and they will meditate together. 109 days walked, 1 loyal dog, 20 dedicated monks, millions waiting, 3 days left. This video is an invitation for you to choose peace. Type peace in the comments if you're joining. Subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications for updates. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message, because we have 3 days left and peace begins with one breath, your breath. Will you be there on February 11th? See you in the meditation. Peace.